Ronald Cotton's story is one of the most important wrongful convictions cases because it shows how badly the justice system can fail someone's life. His case teaches us about eyewitness mistakes, racial bias, and how DNA evidence can provide and prove the truth. In 1984, Ronald Cotton was accused of a crime he did not commit. Jennifer Thompson believed that Ronald was the attacker and identified him in court. The jury trusted the eyewitness identification, and Ronald was sent to prison for life. This case shows that eyewitnesses can honestly believe they are right and still be mistaken. Memory is not always perfect, especially during stressful situations. Ronald Cotton lost more than 10 years of his life because of one wrong identification. Race may have also played a role in the case. Ronald Cotton was a black man accused by a white victim, and at that time, many black men were unfairly stereotyped as criminals. Because of those racial biases, the police and jury may have been more willing to believe Ronald was guilty simply because he was black. This is important because it shows how prejudice and assumptions can affect decisions in the justice system and lead to wrongful convictions. Some people may argue that eyewitness testimony is still important because victims and witnesses are often the only people who can identify a suspect. In Ronald Cotton's case, Jennifer Thompson truly believed she remembered the attacker correctly and she wanted justice. This shows that eyewitness mistakes are not always caused by bad intentions. However, Ronald Cotton's case proves that confidence does not always mean accuracy. This is why strong physical evidence like DNA testing is so important before someone is convicted. Years later, DNA testing finally proved Ronald Cotton was innocent. The DNA evidence showed that another man by the name of Bobby Poole had actually committed the crime. After spending more than 10 years in prison, Ronald was finally released. What makes Ronald Cotton's story even more powerful is how he reacted after everything he went through. Instead of staying angry, he chose to forgive and help educate people about wrongful convictions. He and Jennifer Thompson later spoke together about the case to help others understand the dangers of mistaken eyewitness identification. Ronald Cotton's case changed the way many people think about eyewitness testimony in criminal investigations. It also showed why DNA evidence is so important in proving the truth. Eyewitness testimony can still help solve crimes, but this case shows why it should not be the only evidence used to decide someone's future. Most importantly, Ronald Cotton's story reminds us that fairness, strong evidence, and equal treatment in court really matter because one mistake can change someone's entire life forever.